What could be the return after 5 years, 10 years, or 20 years? So the best returns, the best stories we know, they have tripled or quadrupled their investments. However, they have invested many years ago, usually 10, 15, maybe 20 years ago, and they have bought small, affordable apartments with sitting tenants. And after the tenants have left, they have completely refurbished the apartment and then sold the apartment. So if you go back, and you also can use our online tool to see the price development in the past 10, 20 years, you will see that especially in Berlin, property prices have doubled or tripled in the past decade easily. That's in general. That means that we have always, certain apartments who went up much more and certain who just stayed stable. So for you as an international investor, it is important that at the beginning of your investment decision, you have a realistic time period. If you want to have the hassle-free classical investor going for the 10-year option, selling tax-free after 10 years, etc., you should go for apartments within an already established neighborhood in Germany or in Berlin or in Leipzig or in any other city where you go for a new build in a good area. Yes, you do pay a little bit more for it, but you have much less hassle. So that's the typical investor who's buying off-plan or a new build. The other investor who wants to make quicker returns, maybe not doubling or tripling their money, but they want to have quick returns. So the quick returns in our market is maybe after 5 years. Then they usually go not with a mortgage, they come with cash and go in more the rural areas. So we go in the suburbs of, for instance, the capital Berlin, or in the suburbs of Leipzig or other areas where you still find a lot of cheap properties, not necessarily apartments, but also houses. However, you do need to renovate them, refurbish them, make them nice, and then sell them on. So that's a typical short period investor. Usually they come, buy, renovate, rent, and after a certain period of years, they sell it to other investors. That's the other typical investor we are serving. If you do want to know more about any property you want to buy, you want to rent, you want to check if the rental income is realistic, you can use our online valuation tool. Within 2-3 minutes, you directly get a valuation both on the rental market and on the sales market, and you can always double check if that price range is realistic for you.